your point, maybe that's too quick. And they don't want to obviously risk him for the playoffs, and that's the most important aspect of this. But that's not my key to the game. Like I said, that's just a huge bonus if we see David Bakhtiari in the game. It's already huge that we're seeing him practicing this week. But other than that, I mean, I think the key is like the recipe that's been working so well all year. When we're doing it, it's Aaron Rodgers finding some consistency, hopefully early, hopefully that we don't start slow again. This is a pattern that we're starting slow against teams. But it's all about the run game, right? I mean, move the chains, move the clock. We're the first one, race to 24 points typically, wins the games when it comes to both of these teams. The Packers are typically scoring mid to upper 20s, and the Baltimores have been losing those games. So, moving the chains, getting that solid run game from both Aaron Jones, hopefully, and A.J. Dillon.
Yeah, for sure. Let's move on to predictions here. Can you give us a quick rundown on the spread and the over-under?
Yeah, so the Packers, again, control their own destiny, and they're going to most likely be favorites unless, someone gets injured here on out. And they are road favorites. It's a 4.5-point spread. And the over-under, like I said, teams first one to 24 is going to win because the over-under right now is at 43.5 points. I personally think we got this game, again, even with a healthy Lamar Jackson. That being said, we've put up a lot of points the last several weeks against the Rams, against the Bears, against the Vikings, even though we ended up losing that game. I do think this is a game outdoors and away, even though the weather I just looked up does look very nice on Sunday. I think this is a game where maybe we win the game in the upper 20s, lower 30s. And I'm going to say our defense is going to have themselves a night, and I'm going to not bank on it, but I'm going to go into it thinking that Lamar isn't 100%. So I say we win this game 22-28 Packers. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I like that breakdown. I think, similarly to you, I think this is a game where the Packers can put up some numbers. The Ravens have a solid defense this year. I mean, I think they're allowing something like, 20 points per game on average, similar to the Packers. But I, like you, I think this is going to be a good game for our offense. I'm going to go Packers 30, Ravens 24.
I love it. And it's 30-24, so we both have them covering, and we both have the over. So everyone, run to Vegas, run to FanDuel, whatever you need to do, and lock that in, right? Yeah. Well, again, I'm excited about this game. This is the time of year. I mean, obviously the holidays. All these games matter. I watched the Thursday night game last night. This is where football really, really gets fun. And this is where, again, as Packer fans, we need to be really excited that we're in the position that we're in, because again, we control our own destiny. Let's just win this game, one game at a time, but win these games, and then we have the playoffs in front of us, and the trip to the Super Bowl, the trip to LA is going through Lambeau. So, Marcus, unless you have anything else to add,
I do not.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. Please subscribe to us on your favorite podcast thing, and subscribe to us on your favorite podcast service, and follow us on Twitter. Every now and then we come up with a good tweet. Not very often, but the G&G Boys with the Z. Follow us on Twitter. And Marcus, as always, go Pack, go.
Go Pack, go.